Hey guys, welcome to the next episode or game in the Football Manager Simulation series, and it is going to be Croatia versus Ukraine. Now, of course, this group, if we look at it real quick, see how do I go on this? Group A. If you look at it, of course, it is very similar to that of I think Group C, which of course also contains Italy, Croatia, and Ireland. Of course, the other team in there. Who is actually the other team in there? Forgotten. Let's have a look. It is, in fact, Spain. Of course. How the hell do I forget Spain? And yeah, it's going to be Italy, Croatia, Ireland. Obviously, Ukraine taking this place of Spain. Fortunately, the games today that are going on, of course, are not going to be replicated by this. Unfortunately, the look at the draw was out. So if we look at the groups here a minute, let's just go to let me have a look when they will take place. I'm just going to go over them real quick. We have the next game, Ukraine. I'm just trying to figure out if there are actually going to be any real ones. No, I don't think there is. Italy, Ireland. Italy, Ireland are playing today. I don't think any of the real ones are going to be replicated, unfortunately. So that is a slight shame, but what can you do? You know, still at least they are playing. So Croatia then. If we look at let me just see who's playing first as well. Of course, Croatia are the later game today, but the first game, as I say, that are going to be replicated, of course, is Spain, Italy. And we're going to talk about the Croatia game coming up next as well. So obviously, you know, I'll talk about a load of things, but this game is essentially the stop holes for the Spain-Italy game. Of course, Croatia, Ukraine. Of course, that's a completely different part of tuna there, but you know, it's still. I think this could still have a good game. You know, I mean, there's a lot of good players in this Croatia team. Kranjčar, Modric, Chorluka, Prancic, Sina, Olic. You know, a lot of good players that I would happily see play for Liverpool. Not necessarily Olic, since he had an absolute shocker in the Champions League final. But there you go. Of course, as well, there are a number of players, well, specifically one, of course, that has played for Liverpool and turned out to be shit on the Ukrainian side. That is, of course, Andrei Voronin. Andrei Shevchenko, I can only assume he is going to be. I'm not too sure. In fact, I'll have a quick look. He's actually partially injured, as you saw there as well. If you have a quick look on his profile and just smack my iPad into the desk, that was a really good idea. You know, and I'm just going to have a quick look at the Ukrainians because I'm not too sure if Andrei Shevchenko is actually going to be in there. I don't think he is. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh wait, no. Shevchenko is in the team. That is good because I was wondering about his age, and I think this could potentially be his last tournament, which is good, I suppose. And no doubt the whole romantic thing will be there. You know about it's in Ukraine and all that. So of course we've got other ones as well. Tamushchuk is in there, or however you know how to pronounce his name. Jagrinsky. So I think this could be a fairly, believe it or not, an even game. Croatia edging this game. It'll be tough, but Croatia get my vote, and I actually agree with that. I think this game here. Just real quick, let me just predict it, and there's an injury straight away. Kranjčar is injured, one of the big game players, that's great, that's just completely ruined everything. So, of course, Ukraine with the home advantage here, I don't think it'll, actually it will play into advantage, and there you go, Andrei Shevchenko, the man I was just discussing, has scored Ukraine's first goal, and I think that is a genuine chance that he will do that. Ukraine, of course, playing Sweden, fellow Yellows, in their opening game. Of course, that's in Group D. I think they are like the last or second to last game of like the first round of group stage matches. Let's have a look at this here at Brugge to Shevchenko, Tamushchuk, finding him, or Tamushchuk. I don't even know how you pronounce the bloody names, man. I can't pronounce Eastern European names. That's why I'm not a great commentator on these games. That's why I tend to ramble. But there you go. Yeah, so I think Croatia could very well have a chance. If they, in that, you look at that group at the same time, and it's like, well, there's four good teams in there: Ireland, Croatia, Spain, and Italy, and it's like, well, what can you do? Croatia, they had the chance, and now they're gonna have to battle hard for it. But you never know. We saw Spain in the last game; they folded against Germany. I realise Germany are a lot different to it. I mean, Germany are somewhat similar to Italy, I suppose. Somewhat. I think the Germans though are just more. They're just more organised, I suppose, than the Italians. The Italians sometimes can end up being a terrible mess. But you know, it is a tournament, it's a one-off tournament. You never know. Things can happen and change. But Ukraine are really having a lot of the possession here early on. But I'm going to give my predictions very quickly as well. Before obviously I'll focus on Croatia again in the next game. So you Croats get a 2 for the price of 1 here. And yeah, so Spain, Italy. That really brought me on to a good point earlier, as I was saying. Spain folding against Germany. And speaking of folding, are Ukraine about to do that? Olic, again, a person I criticise. I love all the players I criticise or have a go at end up scoring. I love that. It's fantastic, that, isn't it? And yeah, as I was saying, I think Spain, Italy, this will be a really good game. If the Italians turn up as they usually do, they're all disorganised rabble of themselves, then I don't know. I'd love. It's just there's going to be some great matchups there. If Mario Balotelli gets on, it's a great header from Olic. Yeah, if Balotelli gets on there, God knows what's going to happen. You never ever know with Mario Balotelli. He can be a world beater in an instant, but at the other time he can be an absolute slouch, an absolute irritant. So I don't know. I'm going to hold out and say I'm going to say Spain 2-1, but it'll be a very tight affair. And here's Croatia with a chance to get the take the lead, but no, it's not going to be. They still have this chance from a corner though, and Piatov, the goalkeeper, claims. So really intriguing game this one so far. But as I say, that's my prediction: Spain 2-1, and that's how the and Mandzukic gets the goal that puts Croatia 2-1 up. So again, that is I love saying score lines as well. Anytime I seem to mention a scoreline, that's what happens. That seems to what actually happens on screen. It's really good. So Croatia turning a 1-0 lead down. Just threw himself to the floor, Mandzukic there. He didn't even run like to the crowd or anything. He literally just went on his front and slid, like literally right where he was standing. That was really funny. Strange celebration. I'm hoping we see some good celebrations in this year's tournament. Yeah, I'm not expecting the guy from Cameroon, like that sort of type of celebration or anything. But there's always some good celebrations in there. It's a chance for Shevchenko. No, he's free. Shevchenko gets his second, and Ukraine. Well, I said, are they going to fold? It looked like it, but no. 2-2 again. It's another 2-2. Having some very, very good high-scoring games at the moment, aren't we? We had the opening game, which was 4-2 to Norway. This is 2-2 Sweden. France was 2-2. What did we have as well? Forgotten. There was Spain, Germany 4-1. Yeah, so there's some cracking games. And I'm hoping this is what it'll be. In stark contrast to South Africa World Cup. That was a terrible, terrible tournament, and I'm sure most of you will agree. I mean, the football fan, who looked for entertainment in that tournament, was bitterly disappointed. We would never admit it. Obviously, I didn't think the authorities wanted to admit it. Because it was like, oh, Africa, it's great. Well done, Africa. You've held a great tournament. Give them a bit of a lift. But it's like shit tournament really. And well, it's a hat trick. A person who Andrei Shevchenko, 50 goals for Ukraine. Is that all? I thought he'd have more than that. Well, a person who I really didn't even know was going to be in the squad. To be honest, I was a bit unsure because of his age. Probably the oldest player in the tournament, has a hat trick. So it's Andrei Shevchenko, first game for the Ukraine in their tournament, and Andrei Shevchenko, arguably the greatest Ukrainian player of all time, has a hat trick. That might be worth a little bet. I tell you now, a Shevchenko hat trick in the opening game of the Ukraine. But I was certainly not expecting this. Could this also potentially hold for Italy-Spain? Could the Italians come back? Maybe I'd say Croatia potentially were the favourites here, in the same way Spain are going to, I reckon, in my opinion, going to be the favourites against Italy. Say, well, this is it's unpredictable though, but this has been a great game so far. Is that a penalty? Tarasenko brings down Rakic, and it's Dario Serna to take the penalty for Croatia to bring it back to 3-3, and it's his. Goodness me, 20 goals for Croatia for Dario Serna, and this has been an absolutely mad game. And I'm very happy I actually decided to do this because I'm witnessing some fantastic entertainment. Goalkeeper, don't know what he did there, but never mind. 3-3. And I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, because this is fantastic entertainment. Hat-trick from Shevchenko. It's not enough though so far. Olic going right all the way through. Nearly. And now Croatia on the front foot again. Now it's just so stretched. It's a I think it's potential down as well to the fact that I've got it on high speed. But here's another chance for 4-3, and it's a good save by Delac there, the Croatian goalkeeper, to deny the Ukrainians a fourth. And Kovacic this time off the line, and here's a chance for a breakaway for Croatia. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness me. So wait there. So just calm down now. The ball's going out of play. Calm it down. But nope, they're really quick. Excuse me. Olic, who actually really had a shocker, as I say, in the Champions League. He just looked he didn't look useful. Like he didn't. I don't know what he did. I don't know. He froze almost, which is weird because it was in his home stadium. But like, he just seemed very inefficient. Although here's a chance for Croatia. 10 minutes to go, but it is offside again. Mandzukic with a chance that was offside, so it remains 3-3. So let's have a look again. Here we go. It was offside. Well, there's no line. It does that sometimes, you know. It doesn't like show you the line. I think I've talked about this in my Liverpool save, where it like sort of comes up, but sometimes doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, still anybody's game then with 10 minutes to go. Croatia were on the front foot though, but now here come the Ukrainians. Yeah, Croatia just have a look a little bit more about them at the moment. Kovacic coming down this left-hand side. Oh, that could have bounced to anyone. That this is really tense. I can feel it, even as a neutral. What a save that is from Piatov. And that may have just kept his team in this. And it is still all Croatian. Olic there. See what I mean about Olic? Oh, am I kidding? No, he's a good player, Olic. He just didn't do anything for me. You know, there was on the big stage, you know, in the Champions League, his own ground, you know, number 9. Nothing. Nothing at all for Bayern Munich. And there's a chance for Andre Voronin. Look who's number 10's coming in the middle here. If he boxes it, he could see it, his man across. Oh, that was a real chance. Still on though for Ukraine. They still have possession. There's Voronin. He's turned his man well. But still nothing. The goalkeeper denying them. Both goalkeepers coming good at the end here. And that's gone out for a throw. So this is, yeah, as I say, you know, two excellent, superlative, as I said there, midfield displays. I think they can count that for both the Ukraine and the Croats. And here's a chance. Here's, oh, and Rakitic. Another chance for the Croats. But still nothing. It's going to be a winner. If it is, it's going to be a later image. Rakitic again. He had space. And the goalkeeper, again, as I mentioned, the goalkeeper's coming good at the end. Protecting the points there for the country, and that's going to be a free kick to Croatia. And I say, the last few minutes it has been Croatia, and that is the final whistle. 3-3. Yeah, the Ukrainians with a point. Whew, Croatia will be unhappy. They could not hold on to the narrow win. Well, I suppose Ukrainians won't be too disappointed on that. I love how Poland and the Ukraine are both the away teams. It makes sense, that, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that's 3-3 then. So let's have a look at that. I'll have a look now at the Ireland-Italy game that will be coming up in a few, about an hour or so's time when I upload that. Or if you're watching this in the future, then you can go ahead and click the video. So yeah, that's 3-3. That is how the group looks. Now let's have a look at Group A. In fact, no, we'll have a look. Actually, no, it's only, you know what it means. It's only 1 point. So Ireland and Italy have yet to play. So this should be a good game now. So that will be coming up next. That'll be game 6, I think, will it? Yeah, game 6, Ireland versus Italy. So join me for that, please. So an excellent game again. Croatia versus Ukraine, ending in 3-3. Super game. And let me just, it's crashed. It's marvellous. There we are. So we attend that now. That's the game there. So I will. I'll just end that on that. Let's give it a bit of a teaser for you. Croatia 3, Ukraine 3. Fantastic game. Join me then in a few moments for the Ireland-Italy game. Thank you very much for watching, lads. I will see you in a few minutes. Bye bye.